So this is Mode. Can you guys introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Ruben Villalobos. I play guitar and voice with Mode.
I'm Hav. I play drums.
I'm Takeshi Yamada, and I play keyboards.
Isaac Alo. I play bass, backup vocals.
So how did you guys all meet? How did you form this band?
Through work.
Through work?
Yeah, I worked with both Isaac and with Mark. And then I've known Han through high school.
When did it form? When did...
Was it
2003.
3?
Was it 3?
Yeah, we don't even know.
It was 2004.
Yeah, I know 4. Okay.
04. It's been about 3.5 years.
So what's the meaning behind Mode?
Mainly just how there's a mode to everything. There's a mode to life, as far as even moods and how it goes and how it transcends, and everything kind of goes through a mode. Cultures go through modes. People go through modes. Society as a whole goes through modes. Like the whole universe goes through modes. So it's just about kind of just adapting and to change and like witnessing it and just kind of getting as much as you can out of the changing times, because we're just constantly fluctuating.
Your last album, The Weeping Tree, when did you record it?
That was a long time ago. It was we had something kind of before that, but they weren't really formally. Didn't really do them formally. We just kind of made these recordings and like passed them out at shows. But we had another one after that, and so those two. Just meaning like our first kind of like dabbles and stuff.
In that album, I hear like some old school Santana, I hear a bit of Chili Peppers, I hear a bit of the Mars Volta. Are these influences of your guys', or?
No, we just put them on our walls because
secretly in this room only.
But you guys have your own sound. You're not like a copy band. You guys are more of an influential band to me. So.
I think that's why I like playing in this band mostly, because I think every individual has like their own agenda. Like in that album, I think everyone had their own agenda, kind of. Like I was trying to really push this aspect of music, and Ruben was like, I like this style, and that's what I think that the product of that was.
What's the process of recording? Who comes up with lyrics? How do you record?
The lyrics is all Ruben.
How about the sound of it?
Just bouncing back and forth.
I think it all comes out of jams, mostly comes out of jams. And then Ruben will just lay down lyrics on it and guitar lines on it, But we just probably jam until me, Isaac, and Mark have a solid thing going on that Ruben can work around.
Cool. Is there a message that you want to send out through your band, through your music?
Be present.
Just being, I guess, like just open to whatever, not to really stick your mind into one belief. Just and just enjoy it. It's all about fun. We don't really want to be too serious about it. Just kind of keep it like a fun kind of gathering, because it's just like almost like a culture clash with this band. It just happens to come out like that.
Some bands are about being green and eco-friendly, some bands are about drugs and alcohol, some bands are just about having fun, some bands don't even make sense. What is Mode ultimately about?
I think all of that, really.
All of that
I think
combined.
like a mixture of like just life in general and honesty, I guess. Like all we are is just who we are, and we just talk about what we see and our perspectives.
Right.
And not really trying to like talk for other people, or I guess like that's it. We just have fun and we love what we do, and we're trying to spread like positive energy, and that's as far as it really goes, I guess, for me.
You have a new album? And what's the name of it?
That one's called A Future to Kill, The Habits on the Witch's Tongue.
Are you guys gonna tour soon, or?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna promote that one. This one's just like pretty much like the whole result of those first two recordings we did. just kind of mold it into this kind of like structure and kind of image that we come up with.
Is there any details you can tell me about the tour? Like, is there a set list? Are you gonna jam, or is it just?
We probably will play most of the stuff off this release, and stuff's up before, and the new things that we're coming up with. But it's mainly set around like jams and like improv too.
So, Ike Owens became involved somehow. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, we actually played we got a cool spot at the Knitting Factory in Hollywood. It's right off Hollywood Boulevard. I seen a bunch of cool shows there, and we were the first band, right?
Yeah.
We played for like a friend's whole kind of deal. They had all these bands lined up, and we played first. And our second thing that we did was remixed by this guy in Long Beach, Anthony Arvisi. And through him, he's known him like pretty much all his life. And he came to the show and he brought him. We were kind of like already talking about it before, kind of molding something together and putting out something out there. And he came to the show and he dug it. And just kind of went from there.
So what was that like? Like, first of all, meeting him, and then him really wanting to work with you guys. What was the process like being, in the same room with Ike Owens?
It was intimidating.
Did you even know that he was even coming?
We just found out right when we were eating like dinner before the show too. It wasn't like we knew that our other friend was coming, but we were like just in the middle of our meal and we got like a call saying he was gonna be there. So
How is he like to work with?
he's really easy and just totally free and about just the energies that we come up with, and he just kind of mixes and molds with them. And it's ultimately like the perfect thing for this project.
That's cool. Is there anything else you want to say about your album, your website, any updates? Where can people buy your music? Where can they get info on?
We'll have it through our website. It'll be updated really soon, and we'll have just to buy it through there. And we'll also hopefully get it into local stores. Into like Lamiva Music, stuff just locally we could do for now.
Do you guys have any side projects? Or is it you're just focusing on the
No,
band?
this is it.
This is it? Cool. Here's some extra questions for you guys. If you could collaborate with any artist, musician, who would it be and why?
Most
Each
of them are dead.
Yeah,
We want to work with it.
So this is like if like an imagination type of thing, like
Yeah.
whoever we wanted.
Uh-huh.
Do they have to be alive?
No, they could be on the other side.
Because then that just opens up a whole, Pandora's box.
Yeah, anyone. Like, who would be the ultimate person to work with and why?
I would want to pick like a classical composer and bring him to this day and age. Like, in the year 2008 and see what they would do with all the instruments and all the technology that exists. Or that, or John Lennon, bring him back to life now and be like, okay, let's see what he does with with all the computer technology and everything that exists right now.
Yeah, it would be really interesting to have his perspective.
Anyone else?
Probably like David Bowie for sure, Brian Eno. See where that kind of what they do with music really do for this sound. They do really trigger that.
You guys have any heroes or mentors that have taught you about music, about life, about in general, anything?
Pretty much every album I've listened to.
Yeah. Just being fans of the music.
Like he did too. He taught us a lot about people approaching.
He had a really big impact on me because I play keyboard, so just having his influence or just listening to his ideas or even watching him play, he got to play on our album and just seeing the things he does, it really was really key for me for my growth. So I always remember him for that.
Definitely.
It was a big honor for me. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
He definitely knew how to pull the best out of all of us, and I remember him telling me